Hi everyone. So I am here to share my empties and my weekly melting basket for October 8th through October 14th. So let's begin with what I did not get to just didn't melt from last week's melting basket. As you can see, 2 scoopables, did not even touch them, didn't get to them at all. And to be honest, I think I want to try carrying them over to this upcoming week because I do want to use the scoopables. I just did not reach for them this week, but I kind of want to make it a point to reach for them. So I think I'll carry these over. I've got 2 Super Tarts clams in Baguette About It and Muck Duck, just did not reach for them. 1 Swanky Rose left in Fireside Cream Cake Cider Lane. And then 2 L3 puppy packs, 1 in Pumpkin Pecan Waffle Sugar Cookie Royale Hufflepuff, although I did finish the bag that was almost empty. And then all the goods, Pumpkin Pecan Waffle Zucchini Bread Sugar Cookie Dough. So that is my leftovers that I did not get to from this past week. So let me put the basket here and we will refill it. So let's just put these 2 scoopables right in the basket. I'm gonna make it a point to use these. I think when I switch out my wax later this afternoon, I'm filming this actually on Sunday the 8th. My plan is to change it out with scoopables because I want to use it. And both these scents sound amazing, so I just need to use it. And I like scoopables, I really do, but when I'm in a rush, like on days I'm going into the office, I just don't want to mess with the, scooping it out and everything like that. New scents that we're adding in. So we have some candles from the keeping room. I have Autumn in the Park, Harvest Chestnut Cake, and Autumn Walk. It was a missed opportunity in last week's melting basket that I didn't have any Today is October 3rd in it. I totally forgot about that. But I do have this Bitty Betty in Today is October 3rd Vanilla Buttercream. I also have maybe half, possibly more than half of a loaf from L3 in Caramel Apple, Mac Apple, Green Apple. 1 coffee blend from the Pharmacist's Daughter in Freshly Baked. Looks like this is maybe half empty. This is Coraline from Sassy Girl Aroma. And then I have 4 mini melters from Rose Girls, Carbs with Ghoul Friends, Palo Santo Fluff Puffs, Pumpkin Pecan Waffles Carbs. All right, it's getting kind of full here. And Cider Lane Candy Corn. So this will be my melting basket for this upcoming week. So I'll just shut this and, oh, it doesn't really shut. Put it to the side. Now let's go through the empties. So I've got 3 Super Tarts clams. The first one is Eden. Here are the scent notes on the side here. Pomegranate, apple cider, and toasted marshmallows. This was amazing. I really, really like Super Tarts pomegranate blends. So good. Smells amazing even in the empty clamshell. So strong, beautiful. To me, kind of body care, perfumey leaning. It was so good, so strong. I really enjoyed this, and this went for days. I left it in the warmer, then just decided to keep it going into the next day, and I think it could have gone even longer. But of course, I mean, I love changing up my wax scent, so I did change it, but I feel like it could have gone longer. These next 2 were honestly kind of misses for me. So this one was Alien, apple cider, vanilla bean, and donuts. In the clam, it smelled really strongly of plastic. That doesn't really always mean that it's not going to smell good on warm. But I also felt like this was very light on warm. Just very okay, nothing memorable, very light. You know, if anything, I smelled it a little closer to the warmer when my nose was like, you know, I was kind of hovering right above the warmer just to see if I was smelling anything. But so yeah, didn't like this one on cold, barely noticed it on warm. So yeah, not super impressed with this one. And I actually have another clamshell of Alien, so maybe we'll just give it another try and see if I like it. Maybe it was just kind of a fluke this time around, but we shall see. This one is the Perfect Pumpkin. This one smelled really pretty on cold, but again, for some reason just wasn't noticing it a whole lot when I actually went to warm it. Definitely didn't notice it in kind of my living room, kitchen, open concept kind of area. So I don't know if this would have done better in a smaller room, but I didn't really notice it in the room that I melted that in. Knowles Farm Sense Pumpkin Pecan Waffle. I think this was a carryover because I only had like a couple blocks left. Enjoyed it. Can't go wrong with some pumpkin pecan waffle. It's a staple fall bakery, but honestly, anytime around, it's just so amazing. Patch Adams. This one I remember liking in the past. I don't know, for some reason, I don't know if it was just this week or my nose was off. Again, didn't really notice it on warm. Like I said, in the past, I usually get really strong performance from L3, not necessarily the longest lasting performance, but usually the first couple hours it's good. Just didn't really notice this one that much on warm. This one was Pumpkin Pecan Waffle Sugar Cookie Royale Hufflepuff. So this, I actually had, you know, 2 of these in my melting basket last week. This one was the one that had like 3 little shapes left. And it's a tried and true. I love this blend. I love every single note in this blend. It's amazing. So I'm super glad I have another one. In fact, I actually think I have 2 more of these, but I think I'll pull it in a different week's melting basket. Some Rose Girls Vermont Honey Apple Royal Sugar Cookie. So I think I had this in a Halloween sampler at some point, maybe last year, maybe the year before. And I remember liking it because it is a different apple, kind of a unique apple. It was good throw, good performance, but for some reason I didn't like it as much as I thought I would. It's definitely way different than Mac Apple. Mac Apple sometimes can lean body care, but to me, like, this one definitely was body care. Like I said, good throw, but more on that Vermont Honey Apple body care kind of note. I don't know if I noticed the sugar cookie bakery note in this one at all when I warmed it. Enjoyed it, just don't know if I don't know if it'd be the first thing I'd repurchase, you know, next fall. This is Bayside Tigers. I think that I like Rose Girls Palo Santo now. When I first got a couple of the Palo Santo blends in, I don't know, maybe they just needed some cure time, but it's all I smelled in the blends and I didn't really like it. Now that this is a year old, I feel like maybe some of these other notes kind of came out after some cure time. Or maybe I've just really warmed up to Palo Santo because I mean, I used to not like it. So maybe this is kind of, you know, when I was dipping my toes into it and I didn't really like it, but I enjoyed it and I thought it was a great performer. Really pretty, kind of Palo Santo with that pretty like body care with the vanilla lace. I enjoyed that one. That was good performance. The next one is Luke's Diner. When I first warmed this, because there was like half of it left, I didn't think it was anything too crazy special. When I warmed the second half this time around, I mean, I definitely enjoyed it. You really can't go wrong with a pumpkin pecan waffle like bakery blend. I don't know if it's the first coffee blend I'd repurchase again from Rose Girls. I like some of her other coffee blends more than this one, but I mean, it was good. It was really nice while I warmed it. I enjoyed it. Good kind of warm fall morning kind of a blend. A Sassy Girl Aroma Bag of Blocks. This is in Witch's Cauldron. This was a really nice quintessential fall scent. Apple, pumpkin, and spices blended with a cider. So, you know, just can't go wrong. I thought it was really nice. This was long lasting. I did this on a day that I went into the office and smelled it really strongly when I got home still. This one's Sassy Girl Aroma. It's Fall Charlie Brown. This one was actually very heavy on the zucchini bread. So it's apple, pumpkin strudel, and zucchini bread. I would say it's like 70% zucchini bread, 30% apple pumpkin strudel. It's more of a, I wouldn't totally say savory bakery, but it wasn't a super sweet bakery either. You got a little bit of the apple pumpkin strudel, but like I said, definitely in the background, the zucchini bread definitely shined through in this blend, which I'm not mad about. I liked it. I thought it was good. I had like 2 cubes left to melt in this one day because I just, you know, I had warmed a lot of the cubes one day and then just randomly 2 cubes left. So I actually popped this one into the other warmers when I only had a little bit left of this one. So I thought that was a good blend because then it made it a little bit more like the scent in my house, a little bit more on the apple pumpkin strudel leaning, a tiny bit more fruity. Whereas this one is just a little bit more zucchini bread bakery. So just thought I would do both of these. Again, quintessential fall kind of fruity bakery blend. So can't go wrong. I love that. And I really like the roses. The roses are perfect size from Swanky to try something out without like ending up with a huge, you know, loaf size or even like the bakery bag. Sometimes that's a good amount of wax. So I like the roses a lot to kind of try out scents. And then Fireside. Oh boy, this one was an interesting one. I like it in blends. I don't think I'd get it again on its own. Super strong, long lasting. I did this on a day I went into the office because I just didn't know if I was gonna love it. Very good performer. I liked it, but like I said, I don't think I would get it again on its own. To me, this one needs to be blended because it's just a little too toasty roasty, but performed really well. So that was my weekly melting basket and empties from last week. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.